Welcome, everybody. My name is Colton from Zimtu Capital. Today, I'm here with the CEO and founder of Nevgold Corp, Brandon Bonifacio. Brandon, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Colton.
So you've released news recently, but I want to go into the history of Nevgold for those that are unfamiliar. Can you tell us a little bit about the company and how it started?
For sure. I think Nevgold's a relatively new company and probably one that's very new for your audience. We publicly listed back in 2021, and I'd say the key focus right out of the gates was oxide heap leach gold projects in the Western USA. So although today's news release has a bit of a copper flair to it and we're entering a new part of Idaho, it's really not that much different compared to where our Nutmeg Mountain project is. And we have a very good handle on the geological characteristics of the district. So we're very excited about today's news release. And frankly, today's news release just once again builds and creates value for our shareholders. And that's in our DNA, and that is exactly what we're focused on.
So let's talk a little bit about that news release. So you've staked some highly prospective ground in the Hercules Copper Trend in Idaho. Can you tell us about the strategy here and why you're so excited about it?
Yeah, I think sometimes as a company or a group of executives, you're in the right place at the right time. And we had an opportunity knock. We were obviously actively advancing our Nutmeg Mountain project. We put a resource out on that project last year, 1.3 million ounces, a lot of that in the indicated category. So it's a very well drilled out system. And that's, again, an oxide heap leach project. But again, being in the right place at the right time, there happened to be a lot of district because of the Hercules Silver Corp's discovery made on the Hercules project, and then the subsequent $30 million investment by Barrick for a 15% stake. We happen to be situated in the district. We happen to have a great operating infrastructure. We had local level relationships. We had the right land support to be able to move quickly. And that's exactly what we did. And when you see the ground that we've picked up, I think we strongly believe it is the most strategic ground in that Hercules Copper Trend.
Yeah, and we'll show an image of that ground that you've staked. So will the focus shift towards this new project, or are you still going to kind of focus on that Nutmeg as the flagship?
We're going to focus on all of our assets. I think this was, again, opportunistic, but with that being said, it is lower cost to advance something like Zeus. We still have our Nutmeg Mountain flagship project in Idaho that has the resource out on it. We want to drill that project and try and grow the resource, which we strongly believe we can. And then also interesting, we have our other flagship project in Nevada called Limousine Butte. And that project is also a very near-term resource. So again, we've got two projects at effectively the resource or the near-term resource stage. And then we've got this extra layer of Zeus that we're going to be able to advance systematically over the course of this year. So I think we're in a very fortunate position. We've got the oxide heap leach gold, and gold is starting to look very strong from a commodity standpoint and interest standpoint. But this district has gotten very competitive, and being able to pick up the ground organically through staking up with our team, I think will generate significant returns on invested capital for our shareholders.
Yeah, well, there's lots of opportunity here for Nevgold, and we'll be sure to keep everybody updated. But Brandon, thanks for coming on, and we'll chat soon.
Thanks again, Colton. Appreciate the time.